Imagine losing your income tomorrow. No warning, no preparation, and bills continue arriving. One financial habit can protect your family from panic. It's called an emergency fund. And today, you'll learn exactly how much you really need. Hi everyone, I'm John, and welcome back to the channel. If you want to build smarter money habits and achieve financial freedom, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Many people believe emergency funds are only for wealthy individuals. That's completely false. Every income level benefits from having cash reserved for unexpected situations that can happen without any notice. An emergency fund is money set aside exclusively for genuine emergencies. It isn't vacation money, shopping money, or investment capital. Its only purpose is protecting your financial stability during difficult times. Life is unpredictable. Job loss, medical emergencies, urgent home repairs, or unexpected vehicle breakdowns can quickly drain your savings if you aren't financially prepared before these events occur. Without emergency savings, many people depend on credit cards or personal loans. Unfortunately, borrowing during stressful situations often creates even bigger financial problems that last for months or years. The biggest question everyone asks is simple. How many months of expenses should your emergency fund actually cover? The answer isn't the same for everyone, and that's important to understand. Financial experts commonly recommend saving between 3 and 6 months of essential living expenses. However, your ideal amount depends on your income stability, responsibilities, and personal financial circumstances. Before calculating your target, identify your essential monthly expenses only. Focus on rent, groceries, electricity, transportation, insurance, healthcare, and loan payments. Ignore luxury spending and unnecessary entertainment costs. Suppose your essential monthly expenses total 50,000 rupees. A 3-month emergency fund equals 150,000 rupees, while 6 months requires 300,000 rupees in savings. This number may sound overwhelming initially. Don't worry, emergency funds aren't built overnight. They're created gradually through consistent saving habits and disciplined financial decisions made every single month. If you have a stable government job or secure employment, 3 months of expenses may provide sufficient protection because your income risk is generally lower than many other professions. Freelancers, entrepreneurs, and commission-based workers usually face unpredictable income. They should consider saving 6 to 12 months of essential expenses to handle income fluctuations more comfortably. Families with children often require larger emergency funds because unexpected expenses increase with dependents. Medical costs, education emergencies, and household responsibilities can quickly become financially demanding. If you're the only earning member in your family, building a larger emergency fund becomes even more important because several people may depend entirely on your financial stability. People with multiple income sources may require slightly smaller emergency funds because losing one source doesn't necessarily eliminate their entire monthly cash flow immediately. Don't confuse an emergency fund with your investment portfolio. Stock markets can decline exactly when you need money most, making investments unreliable for immediate emergency expenses. Similarly, don't rely entirely on fixed assets like property or gold. Selling them during emergencies often takes time, involves paperwork, and sometimes forces you to accept lower prices. Your emergency fund should remain highly liquid. That means you can access the money quickly whenever a genuine emergency happens, without waiting days or selling valuable investments. A high-interest savings account or easily accessible deposit account is often suitable because it balances safety, accessibility, and modest returns while protecting your emergency savings from unnecessary risk. Avoid keeping emergency cash at home unless absolutely necessary. Inflation, theft, accidents, and temptation to spend can reduce the effectiveness of your carefully built financial safety net. Now let's discuss how to start if your emergency fund balance is currently zero. The secret isn't earning more first, it's building consistency from whatever income you already have. Begin by saving a small percentage from every paycheck automatically. Even modest contributions become meaningful over time because consistency matters much more than occasional large deposits. Automating your savings removes emotional decision-making. Once money moves automatically into your emergency account, you're less likely to spend it on unnecessary purchases. Reduce small recurring expenses that don't truly improve your life. Cancel unused subscriptions, limit impulse shopping, and redirect those savings directly into your emergency fund every month. Unexpected bonuses, tax refunds, incentives, or freelance income can accelerate your emergency fund dramatically. Instead of spending everything, allocate a significant portion towards strengthening your financial security. Don't become discouraged if your progress feels slow. Every contribution increases your financial resilience and reduces dependence on debt during unexpected life challenges. One common mistake is stopping after saving just 1 month's expenses. While it's a great beginning, continuing toward your complete target provides much stronger financial protection. Another mistake involves using emergency savings for planned expenses, like festivals, vacations, gadgets, or luxury purchases. Those aren't emergencies and should have separate savings goals.
Ask yourself one simple question before withdrawing money. Could this expense have been planned in advance? If the answer is yes, don't touch your emergency fund. True emergencies are unexpected, urgent, and necessary. If an expense doesn't meet all 3 conditions, it's probably not an appropriate reason to use emergency savings. After using part of your emergency fund, immediately begin rebuilding it. Restoring your financial safety net should become a top priority once your situation stabilizes. Inflation gradually increases living expenses, meaning your emergency fund target shouldn't remain unchanged forever. Review and update your savings goal at least once every year. Major life changes also require adjustments. Marriage, children, relocation, new loans, or career changes may increase your monthly expenses and require a larger emergency reserve. People often ask whether credit cards can replace emergency funds. The answer is no, because borrowed money eventually requires repayment, usually with expensive interest charges. Emergency funds provide financial freedom without creating additional debt. They allow you to focus on solving problems instead of worrying about loan approvals or repayment schedules. Having emergency savings also improves mental well-being. Financial security reduces stress, improves confidence, and helps you make calmer decisions during difficult situations. When you're financially prepared, unexpected setbacks become temporary obstacles instead of life-changing disasters. That's the real power of maintaining an emergency fund consistently. Avoid chasing high investment returns with emergency money. Safety and accessibility are always more important than maximizing profits for funds designed specifically for emergencies. Separate your emergency account from your daily spending account. This simple habit reduces unnecessary withdrawals and keeps your savings protected from impulsive spending decisions. Name your savings account emergency fund if possible. Giving it a clear purpose creates psychological discipline and reminds you why the money exists. Track your emergency fund progress every month. Watching your balance grow provides motivation and reinforces the positive habit of saving consistently over long periods. Celebrate milestones responsibly. Reaching 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months of expenses deserves recognition, but avoid rewarding yourself by spending from the emergency fund itself. Your emergency fund works quietly behind the scenes. Hopefully, you'll rarely need it, but its existence alone provides valuable financial confidence every single day. Think of emergency savings like insurance you create yourself. You hope never to depend on it, yet you'll be grateful it's available when unexpected situations arise. If your employer offers inconsistent work hours, prioritize building a larger emergency reserve, because fluctuating income creates greater uncertainty than fixed monthly salaries. Couples should discuss emergency fund goals together. Shared financial planning strengthens teamwork and ensures everyone understands when emergency savings should actually be used. Young professionals should start early because smaller responsibilities make saving easier. Developing this habit before major life expenses creates long-term financial advantages. Even retirees benefit from emergency funds. Unexpected healthcare costs or home repairs can appear without warning, making accessible cash equally important after retirement.
Remember, your emergency fund isn't an investment competition. Its success is measured by reliability, accessibility, and peace of mind, rather than impressive percentage returns. Financial independence begins with financial stability. Before building wealth through investing, create a strong foundation capable of protecting you from life's unavoidable surprises. Many successful investors built emergency funds first because protecting existing finances allows long-term investments to remain untouched during temporary financial difficulties. Never compare your emergency fund journey with someone else's. Income, responsibilities, and financial goals differ greatly, making personal progress far more meaningful than comparisons. Focus on consistent improvement rather than perfection. Small monthly contributions eventually create significant protection through patience, discipline, and long-term commitment. Review your monthly budget regularly to identify additional savings opportunities. Even small adjustments can meaningfully accelerate the growth of your emergency fund over time. Your future self will appreciate every rupee saved today because financial emergencies rarely provide advance notice or enough time to prepare afterward. Remember, emergencies aren't predictable, but preparation is completely within your control. Every contribution strengthens your ability to face uncertainty with greater confidence. The goal isn't becoming afraid of unexpected events. Instead, it's becoming financially prepared so those events don't completely disrupt your long-term financial journey. Start today, regardless of your income level. Waiting for the perfect salary or perfect timing usually delays progress much longer than necessary. Ask yourself this important question. If an emergency happened tomorrow, how many months could your current savings realistically support your essential living expenses without borrowing? Building an emergency fund isn't about predicting disasters. It's about creating confidence, protecting your future, and giving yourself financial peace of mind. Start today, stay consistent, and your future will thank you.